drama queen, prince of the darkness. So give respect where respect is due. I would like to also give thanks, as they rightfully mentioned, Ms. Rhonda Jones, who is the mother of the community, also a past tutor of me, who also instilled this art. And this journey, I take it to DCFA. And in DCFA is a trusting process as well. It also push you to continue your trade in what you do and do with love, do it with passion. So my story for the youths out there is don't let nobody tell you drama is nothing. Drama, I born a drama. I don't need to do a degree in drama, you know. Art is art. And wherever the art lies, every good thing comes. If you look in the world today, everything deals with the art. A doctor injecting you. That is drama. A teacher writing on the board, yes students. A student felt a pen behind the teacher back. You mad boy, you just fell behind me? That have art. So my message is for you all, I know it's a young group, and that's why I take the challenge to do it with youth. Because like myself, like Ms. Rhonda Jones, we like working with children. Because there is where the journey starts, and there where the youth pick up even faster to adopt ways to stay away from curiosity. Bring art into your culture, and you could make your way through. With that being further said, I would like Ms. Rhonda Jones now to come and say her short speech and impact on this workshop process and this festival project presentation titled Rubber Talk, the Art of Boats and Story.
Okay, thank you, Chair. Right. Maybe the chairman didn't go in depth as it is, but we did quite a lot. And I remember some Sundays where they were fighting to say a few short tongue twisters. You remember that?
Yes.
Okay. Right? But I really want to thank Che for bringing it to us, and we actually brought it to this journey. And you see it's a struggle sometimes, but we had a lot more. Some Sundays more than others, but at the end of the day, I'm really pleased with what we can showcase today. And I just want to tell you, as the writer said, don't allow people to steal your joy, your dream. Right? Because sometimes we listen to people and we stay in a corner. We are afraid to step out boldly. But here what? We are all blessed with some kind of talent. Some might be more than others. Some choose not to use theirs, and the next when others use their own. And I really want to encourage Trey as he goes forward. There's so much growth I've seen in this young man. I'm so proud. I'm standing here, and I'm really, really proud of him. Right? So Trey, just for me to say thank you as well. I'm a small token, not much. Just a small token. Want to make sure you're hydrated and thing when you drink a rapporteur. That's a small token to say thank you. I continue striving, going from strength to strength. And I really, really feel so proud of you. Right?
The dance. And that's good. So, the future of this project is a long-term vision of the Arts and Bosun story, which transformed from a single performance into a sustainable cultural, educational, and community development. My initiative is to empower the youth, preserve our heritage. Yes, we see it all kinds of Jamaican and other characters out there. But we are lost in identity of Midnight Robbers. We are lost in that creativity. We are going more to the darker side. So my initiative is created for empowering my community to preserve heritage, preserve culture, connected with community through the power of storytelling, through performances. And with that being said, I would now like to give my vote of thanks. First to begin, I would like to thank the principal, Ms. Shallow, for giving us this space here, this lovely space in the community to work with. In her absence, we acknowledge her and give her that thanks on this process. Because there are spaces in La Habita. We could have used the library now. The library now constructed. The community center closed down. But guess what? We have youth here. We're going to open up that community center. We're going to push it through for La Habita. We are opening doors in La Habita. So make this workshop journey the beginning of opening doors for the future. I'd also like to give thanks to the principal of La Habita South. She was to be here today, but she was busy. She would have liked to see this journey with most of our students of La Habita South. I would like to thank Ms. Diane Moore for giving us a space at La Habita South as well to work with the children in which they did their workshops. We utilized the space. We would also like to give thanks to the mommies out here. And I see two. Yes, woman power it is. We thank Amani mother who sat there with us, me and Miss Jones and the children, and we toil in constructing those lovely hats. It was a tedious process teaching them how to do the hats. But I guess one could tell you that they know how to make it by themselves. And that is me. If I get one, I could get all. It only takes one. We'd also like to give thanks to the other mother, that's Jeremiah's mom. We'd like to give thanks to Mr. Byron in the back there. We'd also like to give thanks to my mom and dad, my main supporters. They were in the journey with me. They see the headaches I was going through in pulling out this workshop. They know the challenges I was facing running up and down from work. They saw the journey. They know, and they were my supporters of not giving up and keep on pushing with the youth. And I continue with that vision. If it wasn't for my family support as well, that was very my emotional side of it. Thank you for my brother here today who's videotaping. My other brother who was here before, he helped me bring in his stuff. Thank you for the other supporters, those who sponsor from outside, other parents who reach out to. I'd also like to give thanks to the great and lovely Miss Rhonda Jones, the community mother, as I say. Miss Rhonda Jones is also the leader and founder of the La Habita LH Movers Sport and Cultural Committee. but my collaboration was about bringing togetherness, and that's why I went to Miss Jones' program in working with the youths and getting them involved. And it won't stop here, you know. It won't stop here. And give thanks where thanks is due, Miss Rhonda Jones, a teacher, the Hummingbird medalist, not to mention, best teacher of the year 2019. If you don't know Miss Rhonda Jones, go and check back on them. You will know. And also like to give thanks to this young lady in front of me who's taping me, Tamara Dabro, alumni of DCFA. Right. So we want to come into this place and DCFA, you know, because DCFA have asked. So DCFA future is looking bright. And I am going to pull it. I will stop from here. This workshop, I'm looking to continue because I want to reach out to those children and make them see the journey along the way doing arts. I'd also like to give thanks as well to the head of department in her absence, Ms. Joanne Tull, Dr. Tull. Many of you in here would get to know Dr. Tull because she's young like Tamara said. So, yes, once I finish primary school, secondary school, I would see the young and vibrant Tamara and Dr. Tull. So, don't be scared. I'll give them the app. I'd also like to give thanks to the fathers as well out here. I didn't mention the fathers because they were a part of the audience, but my father as well, a main supporter in this process as well. Because as I say, my family is my emotional support. And they were also there financially as well. So I must give thanks to thanks is due. And they got I forget anybody? Are they have to get anybody? What is it? I'd also like to thank the chaos bringer. He's not here. His absence is, his spirit is here. Because if I didn't sit down and talk to Mr. Curtis Gross and working, because he is the chaos bringer, I know. He's the one with the stories and the midnight rubber, I know. I sit down and I talk with Curtis and he gives me ideas to work with this workshop. And to get our session with Curtis Gross is very rare. And he was there back and forth. I would message him from time to time, tell me how the workshop going, how you think, and he was there. I would like to give thanks to Curtis Gross. I'd also like to give thanks to the General Manager Prince Hall. He's not here either. That's Kathy, George. That was also one of my support system, and he also gave me ideas as well. So I must give thanks to the elders, I must say. They were also a part of this trusted process. And last but not least, I don't want to boast, but I see Robert today, see Robert tomorrow, maybe or maybe not. But I give thanks for trusting the process in this process and challenge with the children, the youths. As I say, some of them are very creative. Some, they just need a little to continue that engine. Some of them, you will see the shyness. But don't worry, we will work with them. You drag that out. And give thanks where thanks is due. I pat myself on the back. I was there gelling. One in the midnight oil sometimes with Miss Rhonda Jones for the children. Working in the workshops, constructing the hats and stuff, and running over the process. So give thanks where thanks is due. Thank the Almighty Father for us here today. If it wasn't for Him, nothing would have been possible. So, in closing remarks, thank you for joining us in this session entitled The Art of Boast and Story. I do wish that you take home something with you. If it didn't spark, maybe you need another chuck, but don't worry. We will continue with this youth system to ensure that idleness doesn't prevail and creativity wins.
Yeah.
So, in closing the workshop, I would like now to invite and present something special to the youth and them. So I would call on Ms. Rhonda Jones. I will lead her to the box as a token of appreciation to this lovely children or this lovely group. I would like to present you with a token of appreciation in this journey with me. Yes, it was tough. Yes, sometimes I was strict when I say who will bring a story, but I appreciate you guys. Yeah. So, coming from, everybody said I'm coming from this row. It doesn't matter. So, everybody,